Hey peeps, another construction video update. This one is filmed in panoramic at the request of Mr. Rob McPherson. So here you go, buddy. You ask and you shall receive. This is a look at the back of the property. This are our neighbors to the rear. Not a lot going on back here, at least not yet. I think there's a hotel that's going to start developing on this land probably in the next 6 to 8 months, but nothing's started yet. So in the back here, if you remember from last video, these satellite dishes were mounted on this back wall. Had them moved down here. It's a lot cleaner and you don't see them from the inside of the rooms, most importantly. Installing our plumbing systems right now. So these are one of our 3 wells. All of the wells get tapped evenly and put into this Profil tank. So we always have a 3,600 liter supply of water, which then fills this 3,200 liter pressure tank. This thing is all steel. It's about 2.5 meters tall. And it weighs 1,800 kilograms. And being on an island with no vehicles of any kind, no cranes, nothing, it's been quite the feat just to get this tank here on and off of boats and to the back of the property. It'll be mounted on this foundation later today and hooked up to the PPR supply lines, which will bring water to all of the rooms. Looking pretty good. We are a little bit behind schedule, but it is Ramadan right now. The workers can't eat or drink all day long. And you know, you got to kind of feel for them when it's 35 degrees outside. They're working their butts off and they're not allowed to drink water. Another thing is we've got most of our electrical done, but we won't get our upgraded power supply from the Indonesian Power Authority until August 5th. So we can't open until that day anyway. So letting the workers take their time a little bit, finish off the final details properly, not rush things, will work out pretty good for us. Also gives us more time to get our actual hotel systems in place, our management softwares, getting listed on Expedia, Orbitz.com, Booking.com, Agoda, all of that good stuff. So really once we open and train our staff, once we open, we'll be able to concentrate on the guests and making them happy. Right here is actually the TV system. So each box actually receives a different channel. You can see we got Fox Movies here, History Channel, HBO. We have CNN, BBC, the Golf Channel. That's for you, Theo, when you get here. So all the good channels, of course, they all get done up, however you call it, in this box and then sent out to all the rooms, which has already been done. We got our CCTV cameras mounted. We actually have 13 cameras on the entire property. This being an employee room full of expensive towels and sheets, has 3 cameras in this particular room. There's also cameras on every corner of the property. Nobody can come on or off the property without us seeing them, and nobody can enter a room without a key card, so it lets us track the security on the resort quite well. These guys right here are laying down well, the outline of the pathway, which I'll tell you more about in a second. And as we come in here, you can see some of the furniture being put together. Some really nice high quality furniture actually. And then the door with the key card lock already in place there. We've all seen key cards before, but not on this island. This is the first of its kind on this island. It's going to give the resort a real professional feel to it. The walls have all been glossed. I don't know if you can see the difference on there, but it's a natural gloss sealant. Makes it look wet all the time. We're upgrading these shower heads. I already bought them to rain shower heads. This is a nice granite countertop that we bought last week, and the granite bowl sinks go on top of them. A lot of the rooms have actually got that finished already, not this one though. These black stones are all set down. Once they're cleaned and polished, and then we put the white stones all around them, it's going to look really, really good. So that's just another look at the bathroom. And if you look up from the bathroom, it reminds you that you are indeed in paradise. Beautiful day, as always. We rarely have a bad day around here. Very fortunate for that. So as we said before, yes, we're a little behind schedule, but it's Ramadan, so don't beat me up too bad for that one. These pathways are going to look really good. This is part of the upgrades that we've recently done. Definitely put us a little over budget, but certainly worth it. Once we have all these rock walls done, looking really good with the pathways around, and then we're installing grass and hedges everywhere. There'll be a hedge wall coming down along both sides of this pathway, so we keep the rooms at the back a lot more private than the rooms at the front. We're calling those our premier rooms because they all have ocean views. Gonna have private terraces, that type of stuff. Gonna look really cool. And all the coconut trees are getting little retaining walls put around them, and they've all got lights installed at the base of the coconut trees to shine up at night and give it some real nice ambient lighting. Gonna look really, really cool. Very pleased with that, that's for sure. Once this has its pathways and the grass done and all the flowers and trees planted, we're planting mango trees, orange trees, banana trees, new coconut trees. It's gonna look like an entirely new property than what you've been seeing. Right now it just looks like concrete blocks and dirt, but once it's finished, it's gonna look a heck of a lot different. These are the final doors being done. Just putting the last coat of paint on them. We had a big time delay with these because they were made with 2x4s on either side, but the locking system needed a 2x6. So we actually had to cut down and remake all of the doors, which definitely put us behind schedule a little bit, but looking good now. Looking good now. Swimming pool is about done. Before we go up in there, I'll just show you the pump room, which they've been doing the last couple of days. So inside here is our pool pump, water filters, and in here is actually a balance room, which we fill with water. I'm not exactly sure why that's there, but our builder said we had to have it. I've never heard of one before, but in any case, he included it for free because he felt like we needed it that bad, so can't complain about that. This gentleman here is just finishing the potters for the gardens, so you can see here that's been done. So you're gonna have some real nice flowers planted in there, some hedges coming around the sides of the pool deck to hide what's underneath. Stainless steel railings have been ordered for both the going into the pool and coming down from the pool. Excuse me, there's another look at the project. Swimming pool's about done. Looking really nice. You can see that they're sealing this. You can see the difference in the color from where it's been sealed and hasn't been sealed. The pool's really deep, about 6'1.5", and you can see that pretty much completely underwater from the second deep end, and then we have a deeper deep end right here. So anybody hanging out in the pool gets a nice sunset view. And right here, these are big bench seats installed on both sides of the pool. So this is a spot where you can just sit back, relax, hopefully a margarita, a daiquiri, you know, maybe a double Ryan Coke in my hand, something like that, and watch the sunset, because that building won't be there. They're actually taking it apart right now. It's gonna look really, really cool. Got the lights done, got all the plumbing done, got a little lip installed for all my insurance broker friends. Little marble lip to make sure that nobody's pool chairs or anything else like that fall off the edges. Got our septic systems in. Got an awful lot done. And in fact, I've never worked more hours or harder in my entire life, but it's been more fun than anything else, so I can't complain. Finishing off the front of the swimming pool here. You can see we put the chip marble wall from the bathrooms in the front of the swimming pool as well. And we have a big 3/16 stainless steel sign coming that'll be mounted right on the front under the waterfall. Say Grand Sunset on it, gonna look really good. And of course, all the palm trees at the front have lights, light them up at night. And the sign will have lights shining onto it as well. It's gonna look really cool. Again, all of this will have nice fresh grass, sod planted with flowers everywhere. It's not going to look at all like this. And once these pathways are done, it's just going to look incredible. You can see this big pile of stone here. This is the pathway stone. So they're natural black Lombok stone, big flat river stone. And that's what's going to be laid all up in front of the hotel. And it's going to look really, really, really nice. So very excited to see, you know, the finished product. I'm sure you all are as well, hopefully. And hopefully by the time you get another update, we'll be ready to open. And hopefully everybody can make their way down here someday, because it is just spectacular. So I bid you adieu, and I will see you